Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to stop that. Could you stop, please? Hello there, and welcome back to AlphaCraft. So, with a bit of a crime spree going on in Alpha by Water lately, be sure to check out the last video if you don't know what I'm talking about. But with the crime spree going on, someone was kind enough to hire a security guard from my house, but as you can see, the guard has been non-stop bullying my pets Tweedle Scree and Tweedle Shriek. So while I'm sure my snowy friend here has only the best of intentions, I'm afraid I'm going to have to cut him loose. Oh, and I don't know if I've ever told you guys a story of how the Tweedle twins got here. I mean, it is a long and harrowing story of adventure and danger and bravery of the highest regard, so prepare yourselves to be entertained. Yeah, I logged in one day, and when they spawned in, they glitched through the roof somehow. Yep, that's how they got here. Just one of those weird server quirks that happen from time to time, and considering what a pain it would be to get the phantoms in the attic manually, I decided to keep them. But enough about them. After last episode, I installed some more cameras around Alpha by Water to see if I could help catch this dastardly dastard that's been stealing all our stuff. And I'll get to that in a few, but for now, let's talk about the shopping district and an idea I had for a new shop. Over the course of the season, I've shown you all the flower farms I built, and the last episode, I showed the flower farm I built to collect all the new plants made available in 1.21.6, and I thought it would be nice to have a shop dedicated to flowers and bushes, and though we have some mighty fine bushes in the latest update, sometimes you just need some good old-fashioned bushes or leaves as well. So I did some planning and creative, and I think I came up with something that works. Which can only mean one thing. It's time-lapse time! And there it is, in all its big green thumb glory. I think it turned out pretty good. I mean, the general idea was to use leaves to build a giant green thumb because, you know, the shop is going to be called The Green Thumb, so might as well go down the literal route. With all the options we have in leaf color now, I think it works pretty well. There's some nice contrast between the jacket sleeve and the pale oak leaves acting as the shirt sleeve, making a clear distinction between the clothes and the hand. The shape of the hand was hard to achieve without making the shop absolutely massive. It literally couldn't be any smaller and have anything that looked like an actual hand. All that said, I think I like it. But that's the exterior. Let's take a look at what was done on the inside. In here, I tried to divide the shop between the leaves up front in the jacket sleeve and the flowers and new plants in the back half. Now on this server, we have the Shopkeeper's Mod pack plugin thing, whatever it is, which is kind of cool, but I didn't use it here for two reasons. That mod isn't the greatest when you're selling items in bulk, for example, 6 stacks of leaves for a diamond. It just doesn't work well with that. But also, to be server friendly, I'm trying to keep in mind that the shop is at spawn and that this one shop would have 40 shopkeepers in it. 40 is not an exaggeration. I don't know what kind of lag the shopkeepers cause, but I'm going to assume it's more than item frames. But either way, I think the layout worked pretty well. Each section is clearly separated from each other, and the appearance almost allows you to forget you're standing inside a building made entirely of leaves. Now realistically, especially this late in the season, this is a shop built more for building out the idea than for creating something that will actually make any diamonds for me. If this shop does make any actual diamonds, I'd be surprised. Sometimes the diamonds are, besides the point. It's more about getting the idea out of my head than anything else. Any diamonds will be a bonus! All that said, I like how it turned out. But let me know what you think in the comments below. So we're back over at Alpha by Water, and sadly, there have been even more thefts to report. Let's just jump right into it, shall we? Here you can see that malicious marauder maliciously marauding their way through Jin's house. I don't know what they stole, but it must be of great value. And here we see that even Joker's Church of the One Great Joke hasn't been able to avoid thievery of its most holy enchanting table. Does this burglar have no morals? Is there no one they won't steal from? Ah, well, it's days like this where I just need to find some way to relax and get away from all this stress. So let's head on over to the gaming district for a bit of fun. King of the Segway. Recently, Spiderweb Ninja built a pizza shop / game resort on the server. The pizza shop is over here on the right, but on the left we have a new game to try out called Pizza Fling. Essentially, we try to fling pizzas into these brick ovens to turn on the lights. The difficulty is that there are slabs in the way, making the window you need to hit pretty tight. Now the pizzas we're going to throw are actually retextured snowballs, but I think you'll agree that it's cooler to have them look like pizzas. We only get 16 pizzas per game, but there's only 6 ovens, so easy peasy, right? Right. Let's see how well we can do. Now, I don't know if Zoom is allowed, but it wasn't mentioned in the rules anywhere that I couldn't use it, and since I'm pretty much blind without it, I'm gonna. So let's see if we can hit this first one. I think it's good. Oop, oop. Missed. Gotta be careful about the trigger. Alright, come on, I think it's good. No? Alright. Just a little bit. Okay, that looked like it was in, but alright. Lower? I don't know. Alright, let's try this. No, that definitely didn't go in. Yeah, it kind of... There's a lot of variation when you throw these things to begin with. I don't know if they're going in or not going in, but they sure look like they're going in some of the times. Like that. Man. Huh. I thought that one went in. Well, this is not going the way I thought it was going to go. Well, there we go. I got 0. Yeah. I blame him. Faulty snowballs. Faulty snowballs! Couldn't be me. Well, while I try and figure out what's going on here, let's look at something else I did recently. We're back here on the great big platform of glass, and that can only mean one thing. One last map art for the season. You know, maybe there will be more, but right now I think this might be it. And this one is a bit special. The idea popped into my head during the last stream weekend Frill held, and I thought it might be something he would appreciate. So, while I send this off into time-lapse mode, see if you can guess what it is before I do the big reveal at the end. The only clues are, it's for Frill, and it relates to his last stream weekend somehow. Run that beautiful time-lapse! So, were you able to figure it out? Well, I'd be surprised if you did, but either way, here it is in all its glory. If you don't know what this is from, please take a moment after the video is over to check out Share the Orange online. It's the tagline for a charity that does Alzheimer's research, which is a subject that is near and dear to Frill. One of the actors associated with it is Bryan Cranston, and I thought that if I did it full platform, there would be enough detail to have it still look like him when done. I did it in black and white partly to simplify the overall build and to focus more attention on the orange, but also keeping it black and white gives it a bit of a Banksy feel, or at least that was the intent. All in all, I think it turned out pretty good, but be sure to let me know what you think in the comments below. So, after flinging 4 stacks of pizzas and not turning on a single oven, I had a bit of a rage quit, and since I was in the area, went and checked out Chicken Hunt, and saw that Generous had beaten my score of 13 with a 20 of his own. So, I decided to see if I could do any better with chickens than I could with pizzas. After many tries, this happened. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6, and 7, and 8, and a 9. Barely got that one. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 13, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21, 22, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23. Can we do 24? Come on. Come on. Can we do a 24? Hello? Hello? What? Oh. Well, 23. I guess that'll have to do. Let's just put it in the old scorebook. 23 is the new high score at Chicken Hunt. Now that I have my confidence back, let's go see if I can do any better at Pizza Fling. All right, let's see if I can do better than 0 4 times in a row. Well, that didn't work. Let's try again. No. Third time. No. Fourth time's a charm. Fifth time? Hey, I got a light to come on. A light came on. A light came on. A light came on. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it's a little high. A little high. There we go. We got 2 of them. Let's try this one, I guess. No, that was way low. Oh, wow. Okay, so I got 3. 3. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's try this one. What should be easier? Nope. A little low, I think. I can't even see if these are hitting anything or going in or what's going on. 4. I got 4. Okay. I'm good with it. I'm good with that. 4. Yeah, we got 4. Okay. That makes up for 4 zeros in a row. Let's go. Let's put that in the scoreboard. All right, there we go. 4. You know, it may not be the best score, but I'm fine with it. All right, let's head over to Alpha by Water and see if there's anything new on the security cam footage. I got a call from one of the techs at Security, and they said we had some more clips to review of the burglar in action. Roll that footage. And here we see the sneaky little sneaking their way into Oz's back door. And off they go with what looks to be one of Oz's paintings. And here we see them sneaking their way into Indy's house. Wait, did they just run off with a stair? Who steals a stair? Over at Stina's house, we find the burglar, stair still in hand, as they proceed to break in. Looks like they're going to steal something from the basement. Wait, what? What? Is there a room below the basement? What? I'm so confused. What the heck is going on here? Did the burglar just drop the stolen goods off at Stina's house? Wait. Did we just figure out who's behind all the burglaring? Was it Stina? Well, this was this was unexpected. I guess I should turn this footage over to MCIS and see what they can do with it. Wow, this is weird. I guess that's all for today. I'll see you next time. I guess. I gotta go.